Hi guys, thanks for joining us again. Please remember to leave a like up here and subscribe to the channel. In this week's episode, we'll go through some of the works that we did when we were hauled out at power boats in Trinidad. After last year's work, we didn't think we'd be doing anything this year, but hey ho, it's a boat and it knows we've still got some money left. We did quite a bit of work, so please have a look and you might get some ideas for your own boat. Enjoy.
The first job we did was to replace the vang. The spring inside it should be 400 mils long and it's only 360, so the weight of the boom in 20 years of use has kind of compressed the spring. And it also, this plastic bush here was worn and this screw used to be here and the screw end had rubbed up and down the vang, a big crack in it. So we had to replace the whole lot, get it shipped in from the UK. And that's the first job done.
All last season we've been having issues with our forward heads and the toilet's been leaking out of here. It doesn't matter how much tight pressure you put on these, you just couldn't stop the leak. We replaced the seal, but nothing would happen. So we decided to bite the bullet and buy a new toilet up in St Martin. And I'm glad that we didn't fit it while we were in the water because we also replaced the waste pipe, and when I took the old one off, this hose tail disintegrated in my hand. Project slippage is it called? This then led us to replacing all the through hulls up front, 4 in total. Then we decided just to replace all of them. So we replaced the ones in the kitchen and the ones in the engine room. So we replaced 7 in total. Cha-ching! We've had a partial enclosure made of the cockpit. So up here we've got a connector between the bimini and the spray hood, and that's in clear material that's left on all the time. And on the sides we've got shading here, and down the sides. And we can also zip on another ink cover which is in clear, so when it rains we don't get the rain driving through. This is it rolled up. We've removed this because we're about to move tomorrow. We have also put this stainless steel plate down because the deck's getting all worn by the anchor chains. But this is already getting scraped. It's only been down 2 weeks. And it's all getting scraped. We've also made a new bridle. It hooks away down there on the chain. We've fitted new Dyneema Jenny sheets.
Last year we managed to purchase a piece of teak to make a fuel can rack for the starboard side. This year we've rounded the ends over. That will hopefully help stop the jib sheet catching on it. And on the starboard side we've got another piece of wood. It cost £10 for a big piece of teak. We can now probably get about 6 fuel cans on each side should we decide to cross the Pacific. What we do need to do is make covers for the fuel cans, but that will be. Another job we did down in Trinidad was to make new cockpit cushions. So we went to a shop called Radis Trading in Port of Spain. We managed to get some foam and some grey vinyl. And we made it 2-piece, it was easier to store. However, what we didn't do, and maybe we should have, we We just made it an equal split, however maybe we should have made it the split where the locker lid is. But the things you learn. We've also purchased a screen for the servo, or as I call it, gerbo. And this allows us to see us state the batteries at all times. So we can see our solar yield coming in here, 56 amps at the moment. We can see windy. I've put a shunt on the windy negative, so we can now see how much wind is put into the system. Our state of charge, 67%, and the DC loads are 33%, because we're running the water maker at the moment. Now we go into here, we can see the temperature of the freezer, and this gives us an alarm if it goes above 10 degrees. Because if you remember last year, the freezer switched off, we didn't know, so we wasted a load of food. It's also Wi-Fi connected, so this will connect to the Starlink, and we'll be able to monitor the boat status from ashore. And you've got various different pages to show the data. Quite cool. The other job we got commissioned when we were in Trinidad was replacing the saloon cushion covers, which the guy's done a splendid job. And it's really unfortunate that the old ones were only 2 years old, and they get done back in Ardrossan with jet sail, and the material fell to bits. This is the underside of the cushion, or the front of the cushion. This is ridiculous. If we go around the main part, it's all gone in the corner here, all gone in the corner here. It says if the cushions don't like being compressed. Look at this, all in there, over here. So this is now the after. This has now been recovered. We've went with vinyl in cream, and we've made lots of soft furnishings when we're down in Trinidad. It's all very nice and cosy when we do sit downstairs on a very rare occasion. And what we've done is all the stuff we stored in here we've moved, so we're not going in and out. And we've now redesigned the shed. And we put big storage boxes, and they're all strapped down. The idea being we don't go in and out underneath the couch, just in case that was it that was causing the issue. And finally we have Starlink fitted underneath Windy. Well, we've now spent up for the year or 2 or 3, and hopefully there won't be anything else left to do, but it's a boat. Thanks for watching. Please remember to leave a like up here and subscribe to the channel. I'll leave a couple of videos, previous episodes over here of last year's haul out. And in our next video we finally get something I've wanted to do for a wee while, and I find a calabash tree, and I'll show you how to make a calabash boat. That's all for now, folks. Saracen out. See you.